Yeah.
Coach, what's the adjustment from Chase to TJ for you guys?
You know what? They're very similar in what they can do. Both of them are kind of a change of pace guy. The hard thing is Chase was just starting to hit his groove, and now with TJ, we kind of got to get him acclimated with playing running back again, which today's practice he looked really good. So I think their skill sets are very similar. Chase was really getting to go, so we're going to try to get TJ caught up to speed this week.
What are you seeing out of those linebackers and defensive linemen for Ole Miss? What are you guys going up against this week?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a SEC West opponent. They've got great quality at their linebackers. Number 9 for them, he can be a disruptor in the game. We're going to have our hands full, but we're looking forward to the challenge.
Up front, they got some really talented defensive ends and stuff like that too. I guess just talk about the challenge of, picking up blitzes with those guys and things like that.
Well, the one thing we've got to do is, we got to know where our Mike ID is at. And once we know that, then just, know the rules of the protection and just kind of go through that. They're going to do some things. They're going to disguise some things. They're going to bring blitzes from all over the field. And, we just have to be good with our eyes. And once we recognize what's going on, close the distance and attack the defender.
Thanks, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
As running backs, how much does it hurt to lose a guy like Frank Ragnar?
Well, those guys have a lot of confidence in Frank. Not only is Frank an extremely good player, but he communicated with all the guys on the offense. He showed great leadership. So it hurts to lose him, but, the guys that, Coach Anderson is going to put in there, they're going to step up and get the job done.
Losing a guy like Chase, what does that do for this running back room?
Well, you know what? It's the next guy up. Losing Chase, it hurts because he was just starting to hit his groove. But, I've always told him, every guy practices like they're going to be the starter. So we're going to get TJ caught up to speed and let him take over and just keep moving forward.
What kind of things can you expect out of TJ, back at the running back spot full time now?
Well, the one thing, he's a talented guy. He has great skills with the ball in his hand, which we've seen earlier this year with some of the things we were doing with him on fly sweeps and things like that. I think he's going to have a chance to be productive, but, how much he plays depends on what he can learn Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and be able to take into the game.
What do you remember from that 2015 game in Oxford? How can you? I mean, none of these guys were there.
I'm sorry, I hate to tell you, neither was I. I was here last year, which was a great game, in our place. But from all the stories you heard, Coach Enos and those guys when I first got here told me about it. It was a great game. How many overtimes was it? 2 overtimes? 2, yeah. So they said it was a great atmosphere, and the way they came back and won the game, it was unbelievable.
How important is this game, just going on the road and possibly trying to get this thing turned around and finish out the season on a positive note?
Well, what Coach has been telling the guys, you have to win one before you can go on a streak, and right now Ole Miss is the most important game on our schedule. So for us, it's important that we be able to go in there and get a win to get to right the ship.
Coach, I'm sure you've been asked this already, but how big of a loss losing Chase to his injury is that for you guys?
It's a big loss, but TJ is going to come in and do a good job for us, and the thing that Coach B and everybody's preaching around here is the next man up. So, losing Chase is going to hurt a little bit, but hopefully we can get TJ up and he'll be able to replace him.
What was that like when you saw his injury on Saturday, kind of seeing that and emotions going through your mind, and I'm sure seeing him kind of struggle with that a little bit too?
Well, the big thing was initially they thought he would be able to come back, so I didn't realize that he couldn't come back until halftime. So we had a chance to regroup as a position and tell Devon and David, hey, you guys are going to carry the load. And, I thought they did a good job in the second half running the ball. And, to lose Chase, the hard thing is he was just starting to get into a groove. And, we're going to miss him, but, hopefully TJ will be able to go in there and fill the void.
What kind of conversations have you had with Chase since his injury?
He was in meetings today and he was in meetings on Sunday. The thing that I told him, we're going to treat it just like you're playing. You're going to prepare like you're playing against Ole Miss. So when we give out our test on Friday, he's going to take the test before we leave. And, but I'm going to keep him involved in the game plan throughout the year.